Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers and Facebookians. A friend of mine, Tracy, suggested I do a video on security. Now, security for most of you is protecting yourself. Yes, very much so. Now, the problem with security is, she was telling me that she was using a Are You Interested website, and a guy at the time beat up her husband who wasn't married to her yet. You know, they were dating. What happened? Yeah, so, and she had someone stalk her. So, be very careful what you leave out on the internet. Some people are just gullible, some just don't care, and some, well, you know, are some. So, bottom line is, be very careful online of who you interact with or etc. Now, for me, back in the old days, I used to interact with Russian women. Most of them, they wouldn't hurt me because they were overseas. In America, you got to be careful. I've had my fair of loons, as I call them. They're Looney Tunes. People that you think are good friends that turn out that they want to maybe assault you or hurt you or whatever, you know, just because. So, the bottom line is, I'd be very, very careful and watch your back. Sometimes, if you're really going to be interested in someone and they give you some information, you might want to do a background check if you can. There is places out there to check to see if they're safe or whatever, so you don't get someone who's a violent drunk or etc. So, just be very careful. I mean, like my friend Tracy said, she was on a website, and then she had someone stalking or following her for 2 weeks. So be very careful and be very protective. If you're out in public and you know you're on a dating site and you are vulnerable, carry pepper spray, carry a taser, a stun gun, something, you know. So with that said, just be careful, and you know, protect yourself as much as possible. You know, if you're on MySpace, protect your information. You're on Facebook, protect your information. If you're on Zanga or one of the other blogging sites, protect your information. You know, be very careful. Protect it even through messenger programs so they don't put tracking cookies or a Trojan or some type of following program. Be very careful what you do online so you don't get hacked or etc. So, bottom line is, be very, very careful. So, and be very careful with your surroundings too, and always be very careful online when you're talking to girls or guys. You don't know. Some guys could be using girls' pics, so be very careful. Some guys, girls could be using guys' pics. Be very careful. You know, so be very careful. We're in an age where technology is getting better and better, and people are starting to do more with it than good. You know. More harm than good. That's the word. So, before you go out and say something like, whatever, just be very careful, you know, what you do. And, you know, always keep an eye on your surroundings. You know, sometimes be very careful with your status online too, on Facebook or whatever, MySpace, and say something like, going to the store. That's an invitation at times to break into your home or whatever. So be very careful on that too. So just be safe. Use the internet to research safety for predators, and basically make sure you're safe when you use these dating sites. Now, if you're using a marriage agency that's outside of America, don't worry. Most of them are going to ask you for money and stuff anyways, and if they don't, then they're very sincere, but they might want to get to America and stay here. So, again, be very, very careful. I don't want to see any of you hurt by the marriage agencies or the dating sites. Now, I know with me being transgender, I'm a target already. Trying to find someone to raise a family, I'm a target. And most likely no one's going to want me anyways because, well, I'm a target, I'm weird, I'm weird. So I have no worries there. But if I found the right person, and we hooked up, that would be great. But it's highly unlikely. So, with that said, be very careful on marriage agencies, dating sites, and just be very careful what you do on the internet as well. Safety is number one. Alright? If you have any suggestions or comments of this video or future videos, please leave comments and suggestions in the box or send me a private message. Thank you.